cream. It's nice, if anything.
Brilliant.
Listen, we was rock and roll at that gig. I can't tell you how, but let me tell you, I've done some things that were cool.
I know, I've heard about this.
Trevor was skidding about in our dressing room after that. So, okay, let's listen to... What should we listen to now?
Oh, can't we do a BAM?
For God's sake.
BAM thing,
This
Trev.
BAM trip. Just let go of the BAM.
I've adapted to him.
Yeah, I know.
The BAM doesn't work. Stop fiddling with your toffee paste.
Eat your fudge.
Eat it or put it down.
I'm working it into an interesting shape, first of all.
Trevor,
Whilst it's in the wrapper, then I unwrap it.
Let's listen to Graham Coxon and
Well,
just...
hang on, let's go on, Trev.
Yeah, here we are.
This is Six Music.
You're listening to Russell Brand on Six Music. Me with Trevor Cocky-Lucky, Matt Morgan, and our competition winners, Jack and Mandy. Is Tim Westwood there on the phone? You there, Tim?
Hey, what's up, sir?
Oh, you know, I feel quite well today. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good, man.
Where are you going, to airport?
Yeah, man, just about to break out. It's like all those summer resorts we run through, man. So we're going to Malia today and Ayia Napa tomorrow.
Is it rough out there, mate?
I like Malia the best, man. That's like the real grimy one. That's what like Napa used to be a few years ago.
Right.
And then Mallorca, Magaluf is the crazy one for the white folks. That's the crazy one.
Really?
Depends what you want, man.
Do you wear, like, holiday clothes, like shorts and stuff?
Nah, I really ain't built for it. I mean, a lot of cats in hip-hop have these real baggy, long shorts which go like 2 inches just above your sneakers.
Yeah.
But my legs are so tiny coming out of those, I look like I've got pegs.
I'm a bit embarrassed in summer clothes myself, Tim. I would tend to wear just, like, skin-tight jeans most of the
Exactly.
year.
I can't actually tell if you're wearing jeans or not sometimes. They're so tight, baby.
Normally, when I'm with you, I am wearing jeans, though. I think the very next
a couple
time...
of times you put some baggy joints on. I remember you came around and, dressed as me the other day, man. That was, wasn't exactly cross-dressing, but it was more westward dressing.
It felt like cross-dressing. I think I'd have been happier in a frock rather than
Do you
dressed
remember
as you.
your man Matt said something really observant, like how different you looked? You just
Matt's
didn't
here.
look Russell Brand, man. You didn't look rock and roll, you looked hip-hop. And it was powerful.
You look like Fred Durst or some sort of rock crossover.
Yeah, an old mixed breed.
We're talking about holidays on the show. So,
Okay.
Like, have you got any holiday experiences you'd like to recount
To
to
be
us?
honest, I don't do days off and I don't do holidays.
You work really hard, don't you?
Yeah, man. Like, hip-hop is just so big, there's so much happening, I don't pause, baby. I'm sure I'd probably do my job better if I did, but I haven't had a holiday probably since I was at school, man. Like, no days off, no holidays, man. That's like a firm rule here at the office, man. We grind all the time, man. If we weren't flying out today, I'd be in the office all day, just, sorting out my music, doing what I got to do,
You
man.
work so hard. You're like a hip-hop diplomat, aren't you, really? You're constant...
Yo, man. I mean... if you love what you do, man, I mean, look how hard you work, my brother.
I do, I work really hard, I work all and it's made doubly difficult because the people I work with, like Trevor Locke and Matt Morgan, are unbearable layabouts and oaths,
so you're on holiday at all times, my brother?
Their life is a holiday. I'm carrying a lot of dead weight, whereas the people you work with are quite professional, aren't they?
Exactly, man. We have no stowaways on my team.
No stowaways? My team's made up of stowaways. They're bloody useless.
Yeah, exactly, man. No loafing, man. Just straight focus, baby. Understand what we do, man. I mean, hip-hop is just so big out there, man.
How come you always
How's your willy bounce?
Oh, my willy bounce, yeah. I learnt some show. When I went on Westwood's radio show, I had to learn a dance called the willy bounce. Who are them lads I learnt it with?
LOC, man, because they set you up with the crazy frog, and then, you know what I mean?
The crazy
the new
frog,
one is the dirty wine.
The dirty wine. I've heard about this dirty wine from some girls that come to my Big Brother programme.
I saw them when they asked you about it, man. I thought you was really going to get into it, but you didn't.
I couldn't do it. I was embarrassed.
To be honest, the dirty wine is something for women to really express themselves with, and it doesn't look quite right when the guys do it.
Right, it's not really for boys, is that the thing?
But yeah, you probably do it very well.
Yeah, I know. Oi, now! That was a sneaky joke.
Hey, that was not a sneaky joke. I was just,
You was trying to insinuate that I'm a bit camp, which I think is unfair.
We have the same driver who drives us around.
Really?
Mike, in the BM.
Oh, hello, Mike. Yeah, he's a lovely fella. Do you remember when I came to I really liked it when I came to that night of yours, mate. That was an astonishing experience. I like that bit. Like, what's it called? A joint? It's called a Tim Westwood joint, is it? Like when that thing that was in Islington.
Well, it's just a party, man. This is how we party, man. That's how we get down, man. We have a lot of fun, man.
Well, I had a lot of fun. I like that bit where all them girls danced sort of on the ground. They
Yeah,
danced.
that's the dirty wine. That's the dirty
was the
wine.
dirty
When that
wines.
record comes on, women lose their mind, man. In those parties, man, women just go crazy.
It's a lot of revelry. I found it very exciting, I must say.
I know, man. I heard you had a little private session in the corner that night.
I did have a private session in the corner. We probably shouldn't talk about it on the radio. 3 girls sequestered me into a corner and taught me some dancing. I was ever so shy, you know I'm shy about
It
dancing.
was terrible, man. It was terrible. But it was like, I mean, what really emerged from me was just like how big you are on the street, man. You're like a ghetto superstar. Cats was really talking about you as like, if you'd come down and done like a guest PA down there, they were just happy to have you there,
I
man.
am a ghetto superstar. That's
You're
how I
a ghetto
like to think of
celebrity, my
myself.
brother.
I like that. I like the idea of being a ghetto celebrity. I might pop down to the ghetto after the show with Trevor Locke and Matt Morgan.
Cash in on your superstar status.
Why not? You know, I'll just bust some moves out there, see if I can get myself some action. Maybe a kiss and a cuddle.
I like it. The cats talk about you. That's really cool. That
It's
is-
not literal cats, you fool. It's bleeding vernacular of the street.
Yeah,
Trevor Locke doesn't
man.
understand the modern world. If you were to mention any of your hip-hop icons, Mr. Westwood, to Trevor Locke, he would just look all baffled and confused and glazed. He's only just caught up with the idea of the Shadows and Bill Haley's Comets.
Yeah, he's definitely one step out of tune. Yeah, man. I did notice that, you know, I have noticed that over the times, you know, with Trevor, you know what I mean? He's that funny-looking dude, you know what I mean? Sitting at the side of the table, just happy to be there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just grateful for the bring-in, happy, you know, he's somewhere warm and, you know, people acknowledge him, you know, in the shine of your superstardom, dog.
Thank you very much, Mr. Westwood. Hey, I hope you have the best of luck at it. Is there anything you want to promote? Because I know you're...
Yeah, man, I'm cool. You know, I do my thing Friday, Saturday on Radio 1, man, so we have a lot of fun with that. TimWestwood.com is really blasting off. Album in stores, you know what I mean? Pimp My Ride UK comes back season 3 in August, but I have nothing to promote, really.
nothing aside from that.
We saw a
Nothing.
picture of you yesterday, didn't we?
Say again, brother?
We saw a picture of you, Tim, on the M4, or just off the M4 at Junction 13.
What happened? What happened?
Well, we came off the slip road into Newbury, where we were doing our gig.
Well, you were
then
doing a gig
on
last night?
Yeah. And then
You work so hard, man. I
do.
heard your comedy show is incredible, man. I mean, if cats want to know where you're performing, what website should they go to?
They should go to russellbrand.tv. You are the master of promotion, Tim Westwood. Hey, thank you very much for your time. And may I just say, I think what Dave Cameron said about you was a cheap, slimy Tory trick. Yeah, man,
man. I haven't really much to say about that, man. I haven't really much about to say that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Dignified.
Very dignified, Mr. Westwood. Hey, thank you very much for your time, mate. Have a lovely time out there. Give our love to Dre.
And are you going on holiday?
Oh, yes, we're going to get a little break. I think Trevor wants to go to Mykonos, I believe is a sort of a resort where he can... Or Mykonos. Mykonos, that's the
Is
place.
that near Lesbos?
I mean, ideologically, yes, it is.
Oh, excellent.
Just change the genital
He
components.
will
and
fit
you've got
in
it.
so well with his own type out there.
I think they will. They're all going to fit together in a wonderful Trevor Locke train.
Oh, Trevor, have some fun, baby. And remember, wrap it up before you slap it up.
That's the spirit from Tim Westwood.
Thanks, Tim.
Keep it
Thank you.
clean. Want to try? Thanks, Mr. Westwood. Okay.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir.
Take it easy, mate. Ta-da.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Okay, so, yeah, and we've got... Are we going to wrap up the Sonic Enigma now?
Yeah, let's get rid of it.
Can I just say,
what's the matter?
we're talking cats. Joe Meek, the famous record producer from the 60s, he did believe that cats could talk, and he would go out into graveyards and places where cats were, and he would record them and try and interpret what their meows were trying to say in English.
But how could you interpret? Because there's no basis, there's no template.
Well,
There's
he
no
believed
template.
in the transmigration of souls,
Yeah,
and
well, that's fair enough, but that don't mean you can understand cat language.
I know, but
in
I've seen a
graveyard.
documentary on Joe Meek, and where he would record cats and then play them back in his record studio and try to decipher what they were saying.
This Joe Meek sounds like a hell of a character.
He was. What records did Joe Meek produce? Some of the classics.
The classic.
The
Some of the
Telstar.
classic
He's a Telstar producer.
Telstar.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, right, Zoe's on the line. Trevor, just be quiet for a bit about Joe Meek and talking about cats and that. It's making people worry about you. Let's listen to, we've got Zoe on the line, who I think is going to wrap up the Sonic Enigma. Hello there, Zoe.
Hi, Russell.
How are you, my love?
All right, thank you.
Good. Now,
All the better for speaking to you.
well, thank you. I'm glad it's improved your day. Now, have you, you've been thinking about the Sonic Enigma, have you?
Yeah, I think I was unfortunately on Trevor's wavelength with this one.
Must be worrying, because I've never ever got one of Trevor's Sonic Enigmas right, and I've always thought it must be a bleak moment. Yes, there's the triumph of knowing you can come to the studio if you want to, but that's a bit of a poison chalice, just having Trevor Locke looming over you, trying to get his fingers down your blouse for 3 hours.
Can I bring my sister for protection?
I think you should at very least bring your sister. Bring your sister, bring some mace, stand on the other side of the studio, just try and keep away from him. He's looking around all glum now in
Well, it's not true, is it? Ask last week's competition winners, please. Jack
Mandy, have you at any point felt that you were being sexually harassed in the studio? At any point? You don't have to say who by. Just say, have you at any point?
Yes.
Wouldn't say it was harassment.
What was it? It was titillating, was it?
It was titillating, flirtatious, provocative.
See, Trevor, you're worse than a pig or any other kind of animal. So, Zoe...
Trevor.
What? It wasn't Trevor?
No.
Blimey.
Who was it
as if
then?
there's some magnetism flying around in this room. So, Zoe, what do you think about the Sonic Enigma? We don't want to listen to it again, do we? We've listened to the bloody thing twice. So, what do you think the answer is to the Sonic Enigma?
Shiny Happy People by R.E.M.
Is that the correct answer, Cocky Lucky?
Of course it is.
Well done, Zoe! Great atmosphere for Zoe! Yeah, alright! Yes! Well done! Yeah.
Trevor, that is... Your clue was rubbish.
Why was it rubbish? She got it right. Loads of people got it right.
No one's happy in the clue.
No one's happy.
No one's happy in the clue.
No one. The man's like a pervert. Oh, you are going to be... It's pleasing.
You're shiny.
Oh, you're shiny. What was he doing at that point when he's going, oh, you're shiny?
He's shining a person up, isn't he?
Was there any
shining up
reference
a
to
person.
R.E.M. Rapid Eye Movement? I bet there's nothing clever.
No, I
in it.
never do. I never do a reference to the artist. If you know and listen to the Enigmas, you'll realise that I never do that.
Matthew, you bungling goon. How could you even suspect for a moment that you're... Have you not been listening to the Enigmas? Have you been living in a cave?
Yeah.
You want some up in London? So, OK. So, Zoe, well done. You've got it right. Where do you live? You're going to come down to the studio?
Yeah, I just live in Waterloo.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, brilliant.
Come down to the studio. Why do you react like that to Waterloo? That's how Napoleon reacts when he hears that word. What's the problem with you, you poor sod? OK, so, well, come down next week. Stay on the line, talk to Adam, our producer, and then, you know, come down, stay with us. Lovely to talk to you. What are you saying, Matt?
It wasn't me either.
What wasn't you?
Who, you know.
Oh, with the competition winners? I've not done anything with the competition winners.
I've got photographic evidence, sunshine.
Adam the producer.
Adam the producer, who'd have thought it, stood there in his little hot pants, all foxy, dirty devil he's been. Right, OK then, so let's, what are we going to listen to now?
Let's listen to the answer.
Listen to the answer?
Yeah.
I quite like this song, it's uplifting.
Brilliant, yeah.
It's nice, right, let's listen to this. Zoe, well done, see you next week, my love.
See you next week.
Ta-da, bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
So we've got, we're here with Trevor Locke, Matt Morgan, this is Russell Brand on Six Music. Remember, earlier in the show, this is Trevor's special day and his washing machine's broken, so me and Matt, being good pals of Trevor, spoke to a plumber on the phone. His name's Plug. Plug is here now, alright, Plug?
How you doing, alright?
Yeah, really good. You're here with your lads, Connor and Jack, eh?
That's correct, yeah, Connor and Jack.
How old are you, Connor?
8.
Good boy. How old are you, Jack?
7.
7! There now, lads, you don't muck about. Do you, Plug? Them lads coming in quick succession. Plug, probably not called that just because your trade as a plumber, if I may say so. Now, you've heard about Trevor's problem, haven't you?
I have indeed, yeah.
Do you deal with a lot of stuff like that?
Well, I do, but I can't start anything until we get the credit card out.
Right, we've got to get Trevor's credit card.
Hold on.
That's us, we've got to pay for it.
Well, we've got to pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got to see some plastic or some cash. Cash, we do cash. I mean, we reduce it from 250 per half hour down to 200 if we've got some readies.
But
if you want to go down the plastic route, we'll have to go 250 per half hour. Plus the parking, plus the congestion, obviously.
Blimey, it's becoming increasingly expensive. Matt, this idea of ours is beginning to backfire. Matt's nursing his gold card, which he lords it up over me. You've only got a Switch card, I've got this card, he often says to me, don't you?
Not say that.
You do, you're always boasting about your
normally
card.
you give me this, mate voice, and now today I'm talking like some sort of owl.
It's because I've been thinking a lot about that.
Australia! Talking owl.
Because that time you went to Australia and you came across like a right pansy because he was all in love and made you weak. So, like, don't worry about it, love's good. So, yeah, Plug, what it essentially is Trevor's got these, we used to have 2 Italian girls living with him, one of them now has mysteriously gone missing, and on the very day that his washing machine stops working because there's blood coming out of it. I mean, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes.
Well, you know, we've come across this problem before, you know, we're very discreet.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, you know, blood, we can wash up the blood and, you know,
Yeah.
any problems there, we can take away the washing machine and bring you a new one in if you want, but obviously that's
I think
charged at a
that's
higher rate.
what's going to be necessary. I mean, looking at Trevor now, Plug, what sort of feelings rise up in your stomach as a father?
Well, I'm getting to the point where I still haven't seen any plastic, so...
Right.
you know.
Anger.
Hold some up.
Yeah, anger's coming to it. I see some plastic now, but where's my machine? Hang on a second.
Right, okay. Right, so let's make this payment now. Let's authenticate it. Matt Morgan can pay for that.
No, you know, as long as I've got your word on it, that's okay. It's not a problem.
We are gentlemen. I think the BBC should pay for it, really.
Well.
We're like, it can't be quite reasonable. Yeah, if you go around... But actually, you should probably take a mini-disc recorder and anything unusual that you see at Trevor's house. Please be sure to let us know.
Idea, yeah.
Is there anything you're ashamed of in your house, Trevor, other than the corpse of Maria Laura?
Well, it's a little bit messy at the minute.
Messy, you
It's
say?
a little bit untidy. I've been a little bit lax in my chores and daily duties.
A bit untidy, like the Boston Strangler's attic was untidy.
No, it's just, there's clothes strewn around the place a bit.
Whose clothes? Maria Laura's stained tights.
Who is Maria Laura?
One of the Italian girl that you've murdered. As soon as someone's gone, he just forgets